Good afternoon and welcome inside Spiro Fieldhouse on the campus of Southern New Hampshire University in Manchester, New Hampshire for today's Northeast 10 Conference Women's Basketball Championship game between the number 3 seed, the Southern New Hampshire Penmen, and the number 4 seed, the Bentley University Falcons. Timberlake comes up short on the drive.
They're trying to draw the contact and it didn't come.
Cassidy Yeomans, freshman for 3, and she bottoms it out. The NE10's best three-point shooting team, and the Falcons with a dream start on top 8-0. Corvisto on the hard drive, takes the bump and banks it in.
She may be the hottest player coming into this championship game for the Penmen, Ariana Corvisto.
Had a career high 24 in the quarterfinal against St. Rose. Bentley second in scoring defense. They're among the national leaders in scoring and three-point defense. Brecky's corner 3 is all net. That's first bench points of the night for Bentley. She's been stalwart on the glass for the Penmen. Hard push by Colby to the bucket for 2. Norman gets in tight, scored the bucket and one for freshman Sierra Norman.
As we pointed out, first trip to the finals in the NE10.
Yep. Brecky tries another 3, and she's now 2 of 3 from distance, and Bentley up by 11. Cabantu using a screen from Norman. Now Whitmore shoots the gap, elbow jumper is good. 7 points for Maggie Whitmore. Falcons have now doubled up the Penmen at 26-13. I mean, Norman is an undersized post, but her motor is really sensational. Here's Timberlake, a clear look at 3, and drills it. That's a good sign for Southern New Hampshire.
To get set before releasing that ball probably helped.
Whitmore, chance to get it right back. Does that calmly.
6 made threes for Bentley in 13 minutes.
Colby tightly on Thompson. Penmen do have a foul to give. Gonzalez tries the corner 3 that's too strong. Norman wins the fight for the rebound, powers it up. Gonzalez weak side, third try is good.
Good hoop, Penmen gotta go. Nope.
And they're not gonna get a shot off. And a Bentley team that's trying to go back-to-back and win 2 straight Northeast 10 Conference titles takes a 35-24 lead to the locker room.
Every second of that, she knew where Jenna Roach wanted to go with the ball.
Thompson has to defend a bigger Corvisto this time, and that works out well for the Penmen. Back-to-back hoops for the hosts. Timberlake squaring off with Thompson. Cabantu corner 3, buries it.
Didn't contest it, and now 7 made threes for Bentley.
Whitmore in the key, takes the pull-up and swishes it in.
It's the second chance points.
Knight, deep position against the double team and somehow banked it in.
My goodness.
Bentley's led all the way in this championship game. Thompson to the cup and scoops it in. Rebound tipped into the hands of Brecky. And Penmen call off the Dogs, and the Falcons are going to win it. Back-to-back Northeast 10 Conference championships for the Bentley Falcons.
And they won it by 12. How about that? All 3 games this year with the Penmen decided by 12 points in Bentley's favor. Maggie Whitmore claims the most outstanding athlete of the tournament. Is there any more room left for these trophies?
Well, I think that the wing is being built.
Yes. Terrific.
But winning begets winning. And we talked off camera before the game about how Southern New Hampshire, despite a changeover in personnel, they continue to be a winning program this year, and Bentley's been doing that for decades.
Maggie Whitmore winds up as the most outstanding player in the tournament, and for Bentley, maybe you hit that little bump in the road in the middle of the year, but man, did you finish strong.
Yeah, I think we stayed together. I think we kept it positive. We had the same thing happen to us last year, and I think the veterans on this team knew how to pull through.
How did you approach Southern New Hampshire, a club that you had beaten twice in the regular season?
I would say it's really hard to beat a good team 3 times, so I knew we had to dial in. They're a phenomenal team with some excellent players. I mean, they have the player of the year. So we knew defensively we had to be locked in.
Coach White talked about the grittiness. You don't give up on a play. I mean, and that's the bottom line of how
you're bringing another trophy back to Bentley.
Oh yeah, I would say just we have to be dialed in every play, every possession matters, and I think you saw that tonight.
All right, and you're not done playing yet.
Oh no, we aren't.
We'll see you in the bracket.
Thank you so much.
Maggie Whitmore, the most outstanding player. All right, Coach White, you built that big early lead here and were able to carry a wire-to-wire here. You didn't let down in the second half.
Well, it was not easy. It didn't seem wire to wire to me. It seemed like a back and forth, like a 2-point game the entire time. But yes, it's our defense that builds us that lead, and it's our defense that carries us through the way.
What took you through that last third of the season after you hit that little bump in the road? You played as well as anybody, of course, winning the title at the end of the year.
I think it's the buy-in factor. I think these guys, they want to be told what to do. They buy into the film. They buy into the scout. They want to win. And when you buy in that the defense is more important than the offense and it will take care of the offense, and you hold great teams to 50, 60 points, well, then they start to really believe in it. And I think that's the reason that, we had a really good stretch for the second half of the season when we needed it most.
And now you get to celebrate a little bit, and we'll be watching tonight. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.